Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Fresh and our Orc Hunter. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today, we've got a myriad of different objectives in a variety of zones, including some quest turn-ins, auction house posting, grabbing our level 24 upgrades, and then onto our general questing between the Barrens and Ashenvale. We're going all over the place today, and I'm ready to get into it. So, let's begin with those quest turn-ins within Undercity. We're entering the Forsaken Fortress now. And we've got two quests to turn in completely opposite quarters of the city, both in the Magic Quarter and the Apothecarium. Start with the Magic Quarter first. We do have some auctions to post as well. So once we turn that in, we'll post those, and then we'll head into the Apothecarium to pick up the Book of for Shadowfang Keep. I'm going to have to look up the rest of the quests for Shadowfang Keep in between episodes just to make sure that I'm not missing anything, but I don't think there's too much. I think we have probably exactly what we need besides the Book of right now, so I'm going to go grab our mail real quick because I know we have a couple of pieces that we weren't able to sell. So we'll make sure we repost those. Then let's head into the Magic Quarter. I believe this might be the follow-up to Fenris Isle. So, this might be sending us back. Yeah, back to the Sepulchre we go with that one. And I think the follow-up to that is going to send us back into Fenris Isle to take on Thule Ravenclaw. We'll complete the quest just to see what kind of rewards we get for it, but we might have to skip out on Thule if he doesn't offer anything interesting. Soon enough, we're going to stop dealing with green and gray quests. I'm trying to kind of filter out the rest of the green quests that we have left. That's going to include taking on Consumed by Hatred within the Southern Barrens. And hopefully we can start getting back to stuff that's close to our level at least. Let's get those auctions posted very quickly. And that should be it. We do have to cook up this clam meat too, so I shouldn't forget about that. We don't necessarily have to restock on arrows. I think we're going to be okay for another episode. It would be nice if we were okay up until level 25 so that we can ditch the sharp arrows entirely. Hopefully. Hopefully they're not too expensive. I'm not sure, is that engineering that makes those, or is it blacksmiths? I feel like it's blacksmithing that makes those arrows. But I always get the two mixed up. In any case, we're going to have to buy arrows from the auction house from this point forward. Well, I guess we should grab the Book of Ur first before we head deep into the Apothecarium. So what kind of quests, let's see what kind of rewards we're going to get from this quest.
Speak quickly.
These leather boots, are they better than what we have now? I mean, we're sacrificing agility and intellect. Like quite a lot of intellect, so...
Our time.
Yeah, I feel like that's not as great of a quest. But at least we'll be getting the Seal of Sylvanas from taking on Aragal himself. Getting our second ring should feel pretty good.
What is it? Trust no one.
Just picked up another swiftness potion, so that's pretty cool. Just like the other swiftness potion, I think I'm just going to throw it in the bank for now. Because I feel like we can sell it. Of course at a later date, because right now the swiftness potions are not going for too much because of the overabundance of them with all of the new fresh players. Don't think we're going to get any refreshing spring water from the Undercity. So I'm going to ignore the clams for now. Deal with those a little bit later. Now I want to try to get our hunter training done next. And what I'm going to do for that, since I haven't gotten a chance to try it yet, is actually go over to Gromgol in Stranglethorn Vale. There is a hunter trainer there. I don't know if there's a pet trainer. I would like to think, I would like to imagine that there is. If there isn't, that is going to be a shame. We're going to have to go back to Orgrimmar or Thunderbluff. But let's give it a whirl this time around, and for the first time. Looks like one of the Zeppelins just left. I'm not sure which one it is. And so we'll just patiently wait here for a couple minutes for it to return. Yeah, so quick checklist here. Need to pick up those razor arrows once we hit 25. Hopefully in this episode, our spider that we picked up in the previous episode will give us bite rank 4. Then we can take Screech back out of the stables. And hopefully he'll hit level 24 soon enough, and then we can actually get him the new rank. We're going to save Shadowfang Keep for level 25. I think that is typically like a good starting point, I think, for Shadowfang Keep. So we'll save that for then. I'll make sure that we pick up all the quests for the dungeon. And then we've got basically a combination of the Southern Barrens, Ashenvale, Hillsbrad, and Stone Talon. And once we kind of get through the Quillbore quests in the Southern Barrens, we kind of have our own option to do whatever we want. It's all going to be fairly similar, I think. So I think it's just going to be whatever we're feeling that day. I always love a good variety in our questing. I like hopping in between different zones. I don't want to stay in the same zone for multiple episodes in a row if I can help it. You know, just to give each day a different ambiance and a different atmosphere. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to be in Ashenvale already, assuming that we can get through the Quillbore quest today in the Barrens. So, you know, maybe we'll continue with that in the next one until we hit 25. I think that's our Zeppelin arriving in the distance. Yeah, because the other one's already here. Cool, so another minute and we should be on our way back to Stranglethorn. We haven't been there since we made the very long and arduous trip to Westfall to pick up our pet's namesake ability. That was quite the adventure. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed Silverpine from the previous episode, and a little bit of undead ambiance here in this one. Gonna make our way back to Kalimdor soon enough. I know not everybody's a fan of the gloominess. Some of you want to see the sun, which I suppose is a valid thing to strive for. I guess we can work on professions, right? What do we have in our bags? I know we have some cloth. Oh, that is a thing. We should have visited the first aid trainer. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. Going to have to remember to do that soon. We should also pick up new ranks for leatherworking. Let's get that up to expert. And then, yeah, maybe by the time we head over to a first aid trainer, we'll have enough cloth to push us to expert first aid as well. For first aid and cooking, we're gonna have to find some special books for those though, which I suppose we shouldn't be in a rush to receive. And then one of these days, the other note I would like to make is a fishing episode. I think we're gonna have a nice chill fishing episode at some point very soon. I've been meaning to do that. I want to keep it up. I think fishing could be a lucrative money-making guide. I think, or money-making method. I think that it could be useful going into TBC as well. And this character is being built for TBC, so I want to make sure that we're ahead of that I want to make sure that our fishing is maxed out before we go into the first expansion. Okay, cool. We landed right in front of the pet trainer. That's nice. So the pet trainer does exist. Let's see. We got great stamina and another rank of natural armor. Those are obviously our bread and butter for a pet. So that is great. Nothing we can trade for our spider at the moment. He doesn't have enough loyalty points, but
What do you
speak with the hunter trainer. I think now might be a good time to start picking up some of these random things that we've just kind of been holding on to, or like avoiding getting, I should say. I don't think we're ever going to dual wield. I just don't see why we would need it, but I'll take another rank of distracting shot. Scorpid Sting. I guess we'll take it. I'm curious to know what this would be used for. I feel like... I mean, it reduces strength and agility by 20 for 20 seconds on the target. I mean, that's a lot of damage, right? That's 2 attacking stats that you're lowering. So maybe that would be better than using Serpent Sting for like elite level enemies or something like that. Track Hidden is pretty cool. I actually think we could find some use in that. I guess I don't really care too much about Raptor Strike or a lot of these other ones. Disengage is going to become more necessary later on when threat becomes a little bit more, I guess, more difficult to predict. Which it certainly will at some point. Let's get these new ranks on there. We can get track hidden somewhere for now. I feel like I'm going to take some of these abilities and items / effects off the bars at some point. The stuff that we absolutely need should be here, but we don't need everything. I don't really like unlocking the bars on the side. I feel like that detracts a little bit from the screen real estate. So I'd just rather not do it. Let's use our Hearthstone to get back to the crossroads. And we're going to head south and complete Consumed by Hatred. Suppose first, while we're here at the Innkeeper, we could, assuming that we can buy refreshing spring water here, we can cook up our clam meat real quick. Should have the recipe for this.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Yeah, boiled clams. Perfect. Let's go ahead and cook those up. Alright, and let's head south. We've got a bunch of quillboar to kill. I guess we could fly to Camp T. It'll probably save us some time. Plus there might be something at Camp Tarajo, that we might want to pick up before we start killing all the quillboar. Let's see what we got. We should probably pick up the quest from this guy. Yeah, definitely.
Well met. Be careful. Shall meet.
That sends us to Thunder Bluff. It's interesting. Bring Ishimul's Fang.
Go.
I think he's up by Ratchet. Yeah, and that is a green quest. Yeah, so I think we might have to do that in today's episode too. Weapons of choice. I think this is going to send us south.
Magraw, may your blades never dull. Be safe.
Yeah, we're not going to take that on just yet. We've got time for that. Alright, let's take on the 2 quests related to the Quillboar. We'll take on the Raptor, north of Ratchet. And we'll see where we are from there. That might take up the majority of the episode. Hopefully these camps aren't being farmed too much. God, yikes, it looks like all these are going to be gray to us too. Oh boy. Yeah, our quest management has just been super rough. Yeah, hopefully this is the last instance of a gray quest that we ever see. This is filled with hunters and water seekers. I don't. We're gonna need water seekers, but they're pretty easy to get. So I feel like we should head north and focus on the geomancers that are going to be in short supply. Oh, I forgot to get meat as well with the spider. Oh well. We'll just have to hope that he'll survive at his current state. I mean, everything's going to be pretty low level for us, so I'm not too concerned about that. Like the lack of damage. Got a little bit of training points here that we can actually spend. Suppose we'll put it in stamina. Give him some extra health. Picked up a green staff here. Medicine Staff of the Wolf. 4 agility, 3 spirit. It's a little awkward. Don't know if we can sell that. So we're heading down to the camp here so we can try to find some more geomancers. Fortunately, we haven't picked up any sort of meat just yet. I was kind of hoping that like some of these cool boar would drop like tough jerky or something like that. I think that's it for the geomancers in this area. We did get a couple hyper spawns, so kind of just hanging around here, just seeing if we can get lucky again with that. Doesn't look like it this time around. Let's head back to the more southern camps. Might have to end up on the eastern side by the mountains outside of Northwatch Hold. In order to find some extra enemies to kill. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Maybe in our best interest to go east. Yeah, I think we're gonna be here for a bit. Ooh, hello. That's a good find. A Kodamani. One of the random beasts roaming around the plains. We'll drop a quest item that is essentially a free quest turn-in. Yeah, cool. We got the hoof. There's a couple of other quests like that that we should look out for. They might be a little bit further south, but yeah, we have like Owatanka. There might be like one other. Well, that's it for the water seekers at least. Let's try to figure out what is across the way here. We got Thornweavers here. Not seeing any geomancers though that we could obtain. Yeah, it's just gonna be the Thornweavers, but I suppose that's okay. We need 12 of those as well. Oh, we did pick up some Kodo meat. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Let's get our pet fed. Oh, there's a geomancer here. Interesting. Made it seem like there wasn't, but I guess I wasn't looking at the right dots on the mini map. Oh, there we go. We just learned bite rank 4. Nice. Actually caught that in chat this time. Awesome. As soon as we can, we're going to head back to a stable, pick up Screech. And he's got to get to level 24. And we'll be good to go. Well, it's good we picked up a decent amount of Thornweavers and Geomancers from that camp. Well, let's head a little bit further north, see if we can find some others. Looks like we have some competition on this northern side. I think that takes care of the geomancers. That's good. I think we just need one more Thornweaver and just like a couple of more tusks, and then we should be good here. Nothing yet. Had a player come out of this camp pretty recently. So kind of just hoping for some hyper spawns now. Suppose we could head back to one of the other ones across the way. There's one. Should be the last kill that we need for the last tusk. Alright, perfect. We'll head south real quick. We'll see if we can locate Awatanka. I think this might be a thunder lizard, maybe? A blue one, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see if he's around. Lakota Mani was hyper spawning before when we grabbed that one, so maybe it's the same with this one too. I'm starting to see some thunderheads pile up here. So somebody's been through here recently. Yeah, there he is. He's dead at the moment. But we shall take the skins. There he is, we got lucky. Spawned back in for us. And that should be another free quest. let's turn this stuff in at Camp Tarajo. Fly back up to the crossroads. We got a quest that we can complete there. See if we can take on our raptor friend before we wrap up. Just like that, we'll say goodbye to our spider friend, and let's get Screech back up in here. Come here, buddy. You're still level 23, so I can't teach you Bite Rank 4 just yet. Can't teach you Great Stamina and Natural Armor. Oh, no, I can't give you those until 24 either, I guess. That's fine, we'll wait.
Expecting you. Be careful. Go in.
Right, these betrayal within quests, that'll happen a little bit later. In the meantime, we can pick up some of these little buffs, blood shards. That's all we have. Even faster movement speed is pretty nice.
Greetings.
Bit of warring lasts for 5 minutes. Alright, let's get back to the crossroads. So I guess this just ended up being another Barons episode today. I suppose that's okay. I think we've finally caught up with all the quests, at least.
Down.
Let's vendor some stuff real quick before we head out.
What you looking for?
And honestly, it might just be faster if we just head straight there. I don't think we need to take the flight from Ratchet. Alright, before we can summon our targets, we need to take out a Zephyra Courser and collect the carcass. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Charger, okay. That's what we need. Place the carcass in front of the tree. Let's get our quest done. Guess now we can just simply go back down to Ratchet, fly to Camp T, turn that in, and we'll be all done. And of course, we'll have our options moving forward. I think we'll have one more general questing episode. I'm thinking Ashenvale, probably a nice change of pace. And then we should hit 25 from there pretty easily, and then we'll go into Shadowfang Keep. After Shadowfang Keep, we're going to have a fishing episode at some point. I haven't decided officially when yet. I want to get some of that stuff done. We'll pick a nice, whatever zone I'm feeling that day to do some fishing in.
Talk to me!
But I'm glad after today we can hopefully start to get away from the Barrens a little bit. I love this zone, but it's just like such a big bulk of your 1 to 30 journey is spent here on Horde side. You don't get as much diversity. Alright, we are here.
How? We shall meet again. Winds be at your back.
And the next follow-up quest is going to be Thunder Lizard Blood.
Sun shine upon thee.
Unfortunately, also going to be
What brings you here?
a very low-level quest.
Go in.
Do we need to go through with the whole thing, though? I feel like we do, right? Like, what's at the end of this quest chain?
Hail.
I'm going to have to look that up in between episodes, I think. Enraged, Thunder Lizards, because I think it's Thunder Lizards, then it's the serpents. Collect something from like one of the serpents or something like that.
Be at your back.
Let's pick up the Ashenvale Hunt.
With the
Because
earth.
I'm thinking it's going to be pretty likely that we'll be in Ashenvale in the next episode just for some general questing. So I've got a lot of stuff to look at in between episodes. We still have some maintenance to kind of cover. I need to pick up more arrows. Let's go ahead and write that down as well. And yeah, I just need to kind of figure some stuff out. I need to figure out if this, the Enraged Thunder Lizards quest line, which started all the way back at the Planestrider Beaks, I believe. I need to make sure that we're not getting anything fantastic from that quest line in particular. Because I'd like to skip it. I'm tired of like hitting gray enemies and green enemies at this point. I'd like to take on something that is a bit closer to our level. So, but that's it for now. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.